Yeah, I think he's mental. Like,
okay, guys, we are. It is 7:59, almost 8 o'clock. It is March 17th, 2018. It is St. Patrick's Day. And
St. Patrick's Day, is this a day like all the Irish people celebrate not having potatoes?
No, they celebrate by getting drunk, dude.
What?
Okay, we got Robert and we got Curse Wolf. How you guys doing this weekend? Nice? Good? Drinking that beer and drinking that weed. All right, guys. Cool. This is a free-for-all where any topic is brought up. It's a good thing. We any topic, anytime, anywhere. So
anytime, anywhere. Tag me in right now.
Well,
you said anytime, anywhere. Tag me in.
Okay. Well,
I need to talk about titties.
No, not titties. Okay.
You said any topic. Any topic.
What's your
What?
Your Gmail thing, dude?
Are you guys on to hang up or duo?
No, I can invite you in.
I don't have an app. Doesn't matter. Are you on Duo or Hangout?
It's Hangout. Okay, guys, we're gonna bring in my son. He's gonna bring in his 2 cents, and it's good. So,
are you sure that's not a full nickel?
I know that's how much your mama's worth, but sorry, I'm more expensive.
Yeah, it's a joke, man.
Oh, someone's offended.
Hey, shit. I keep my power washer on auto.
Your power wash? For what, your asshole? Holy shit,
hey, it's just...
I'm just joking, he knows.
Brett,
well, I don't know if he knows I'm just joking.
Okay, I need your email so I can bring it in.
I don't have an app yet, can you wait? Just talk about your friends for a minute.
Okay,
I'm eating chicken breast.
Today's topic is any topic. It's free for all. Just throw it in. This week has been really kind of I can't say it was good or kind of insane because
hey, Grandmaster.
Yeah.
Grandmaster, how about I say Stephen Hawking died and you run with that?
Yeah, one of science brilliant minds have died this week at the age of 70. 76.
I did not know this. Dude was like a
Einstein of our time. One of the brilliant minds of
Okay, I'm in. I'm ready.
Okay.
Is there even video chat in here?
All right, Tin Man is coming in, so we're gonna bring him in.
Hey, I said I'm ready.
Hold on, sir.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm hunting rabbit. That shit.
All right. Okay, Shane, what's your email?
Capital A, BPLE, capital NOME.
One. A.
Capital A.
Capital A.
BP.
Okay.
LE.
LE.
Capital N.
N.
OME.
OME?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. All right. NOME?
Capital N.
OME. Okay, got it. Okay. No, what?
At Gmail.
At Gmail. At gmail.com. Okay. All right.
Is this gonna be able to go through my phone or?
Yeah.
All
right.
It won't go through my phone is the problem here.
Okay, I'm trying to go in. It's not working. Okay. Okay. Tacos. Hang out over here.
Okay.
Oh.
So like,
am I gonna be sitting here
like while eating in front of people?
That's cool. That's cool.
Like, how the hell does it? Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit.
I'm leaving it like that.
I'm leaving it like that. You guys can hear me.
All right. All right.
Would you get there and try one more time, Grandmaster? Because I really need a Google on my phone.
Oh shit.
There is no phone on here.
Gad's laying
Yeah.
be nice to peek. I need to stand for this. Dad, I'm using one of your active faces for my phone real quick. Superman. Ta-da.
Okay, let's see here.
I don't like it. Hi, other person.
How's it going?
Hold on.
You gotta rate this, are you?
Shut up, Shane.
Is that feedback that I'm hearing, or is somebody's alarm going off?
Another call because I'm technically in this call with you.
What'd he say? Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, we got my son. Okay, guys, this is my son, Shane Mac.
It's Shane. Don't ever call me out again.
This is Robert. And we got Chris Wolf.
I'll call you Roberto in Spanish.
And we should have
Trying to add me to the big group as soon as you get Tin Man in there.
This shit's dry. What the fuck? Wait, no, there it is.
Okay, this is the first time we've run my son here.
That's a lie. Your second, third time.
Well, yeah, well, we're trying to bring in Tin Man and Curse Wolf here, and it's not doing any. Okay, we're gonna try Curse.
Because that's my Google name. That's not my Gmail address. That's my Google name.
Okay.
Dude, that on the phone.
Okay, first.
And yes, there is a space.
Okay.
That's the number 0.
Number of cursed. ZERO. Space ZERO.
Hello. I want to be on big screen.
Okay, something's weird going on here, and it's not doing it good. I'll try it again here. Is it capital C or lucky C?
Everything's lowercase, and that's the number 0. It's 2 separate words.
Tell Tin Man uses Gmail.
Sounds like your phone.
If you go to your Google Plus profile, I am the only person following you, Grandmaster. Miss Liberty Media's Google Plus profile, I am the only person following you.
Okay. Yeah.
No, we're watching porn. Can't come in.
I'm gonna eat that chicken stuff in a little bit right now. I got a stomach, okay? But it was good. Try it. Try a piece. Let it try a piece. Can you put your mouth on the other side, please?
I feel like now what you're like.
I don't know, dude. This is a bunch of bullshit to me.
I know.
Ceiling fan? He has a ceiling fan on.
What?
Grandmaster,
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Okay.
All right, you know the window that Robert is technically in?
Yeah.
You know how to copy and paste?
Oh, come on.
Not really.
Okay, go to the window that Robert is in and go to the address bar and click on it and make sure everything is highlighted. To do that, you click on it 3 times in a row. Instead of a double click, you do a triple click.
Okay, let's see here. Okay.
Go lay down. Lay down.
Okay.
Taco.
You know what the address bar is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, click on that once, and it should highlight it all.
Okay.
Okay, now I need you to look at your keyboard. I need you to hold down control, and press C 1 time.
Control C.
All right, now I need you to go to Facebook Messenger. Go to the Facebook Anonymous Liberty Media message board.
Okay, that's enough.
Are you having sex with your dog? Robert's having sex with his dog.
Yeah, he's watching it on YouTube.
What
Okay.
dog?
What I want you to do is make the typer go hold down Control and press V.
Control C for copy. Oh, Control P.
Should pop up that link
Okay.
that you just copied. How many times did I say that?
I think enough.
How's that now, Mrs. Stat?
And then you just send that. Then once you copy the address bar,
Okay. Okay, to the Anonymous Liberty Media Messenger.
because if you click on that, that might be the back door or a window to jump right in the video call, on the video call.
Robert.
I'm going to go to the Messenger.
And then it's Control, like in vaccine. The paste.
Okay. You Control P to copy, then Control P to paste.
No, Control C to copy, and then Control V to paste.
Let's see here.
Control C to copy, Control V to paste.
You need me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, who's that? Your little
This will be,
boyfriend.
That is Wolf. Wolf. Over here.
Okay, but what's it again?
Okay, go to the window that has Robert and everybody in the actual Google Hangouts, and I need you to copy the address bar and paste it into his Facebook Messenger where all of us are.
Okay.
I need his face to be right here. Hello, Robert. Dog abuser. Okay, this hang up part. Look right here.
Yeah.
Go away. Give me this?
Yeah, all the way down.
Yeah.
All the way down.
Yeah. Control C to copy.
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 Which is copy.
Okay, Facebook. Is it Facebook Messenger right here?
Yeah, Messenger.
Why Vader? Fucking internet's slow. Filters have failed us. This is our hands now. Oh yes. Adolescence. The best thing ever.
Okay,
You're the one with the Nana's red and blue face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, him. Try him.
First.
Does him right?
Yeah.
Went to the anonymous Liberty Media, and we want to paste whatever you just copied there. The address bar of this Google Hangout with Robert's face on that group chat.
Robert abuses his dog. He jerks it off. Like that.
Right there.
See this?
Yeah.
Control
Control V.
See what they're dead? 3 days. Yes, I'm sending it right now.
Right there,
Is there the send?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, that's the like button. Hit enter. There we go. See if this works.
Is that what you needed?
That's pretty much what I was looking for. Hopefully it will be a window to get into the video chat straight up. And it looks like it might be.
Holy shit, it worked.
Right.
Dog rape.
You dog rapist.
All right.
You dog abuser. What did she ever do to you? I'm a feminist. I'm for human rights.
That is rather eccentric, Grandmaster Evan.
Awesome, guys. All right. Okay, we got Tin Man, we got Robert, we got Curse Wolf, and we got my son, Channel Mac. All right, guys.
I'm going to close this window, Grandmaster.
All right. Okay. This is the first time my son is in the right table. Tin Man, my son Shane.
Pleasure to meet Shane.
Holy shit, it's Trevor. It's Trevor, Dad. Or one of the O'Neills.
All right, guys. We are. This is Saturday night for table for all. We got Tin Man, Robert, and Curse Wolf, and Channel Mac. Welcome, guys. And this is any topic. Throw in. Curse Wolf did throw in one. It's Stephen Hawking's one of the brilliant minds is lost at age 76.
Hello.
What the fuck is that noise?
Me jerking off. Sorry.
How'd the giggles appear without the giggles mask?
Where's Robert?
He just on his face.
Poor dog. He's looking at her cooch earlier.
We got 4 dogs. And they were
Anybody want to throw in a anything?
Yes, full
Full
shooting.
shooting.
Something I can relate
to.
Yeah, there was.
No, hang on.
Let me start it off.
Okay.
Okay, so on Twitter earlier yesterday,
I think
I forget what RT, they're tweeting that the GOP wanted to pass a law that allows students to take guns to school.
Me being
a college student, do not favor that. What are your guys' opinions?
There is like a severe echo coming through your guys' end.
That's why I muted my mic.
I'm gonna find my headset and I'm gonna plug into that on my computer.
Y'all are on TV, yo.
Yeah, that is a good one. I think that
someone has their ceiling fan on. That's what it is.
not off.
No, someone
there.
Does anybody have a ceiling fan? Is ceiling fan on?
I've got my headset in now, so shouldn't have any problems.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good topic, son.
So if I unmute my microphone,
I think that law should never been passed in the first
So
place.
they're thinking about passing a law.
They're thinking
They're
about
thinking
it.
about passing a law, and it's kind of stupid.
It shouldn't even be passed in the first place.
Well,
Better.
they're still talking about our teachers, but training certain ones to do so because they don't want to go through that training. I think it's a right idea, but only arm certain teachers, not all of them.
What would be the requirements?
To not be dumb or stupid.
Well, that too, but I mean,
Well, that rules out the majority of humanity.
well, I'd like to point out the fact that technically whenever they use the numbers, and we already knew this because we already examined this whenever this recent one happened. The reason why that there has been so many shootings in the besides the one or two that happened outside in the playground or on the parking lot or whatever, the ones that actually happened inside was a student who actually got a hold of a security officer's gun and it fired into the or the ceiling.
Huh.
That's how come it was in the teens, the technical numbers, because there was like 12 of those happened.
Well, that happened during the election a couple years ago when a citizen came to the United States and became infiltrated the crowd. And he grabbed the officer's gun and tried to shoot Donald Trump.
Would have done us a favor.
And he came across the pond. So.
The whole point is I'm making is if they actually allow firearms within the jurisdiction of a school, they're technically breaking and or bending a rule that has been there for a moment, because you always see signs where you can't technically smoke, you can't technically bring firearms around this technical area because it is a school.
True.
There's argument on Fox News last night, and there was a talk that Code Pink wants JROTC out of schools. The whole program.
Okay, that's like a pro and con thing because you got students that are wanting to be in the military and it gives them an advantage.
Oh my God, the feedback!
They want to join it or not, at the same time, it's kind of what you're training.
I think one of them has to be the other one has to be muted.
Yeah. That's where we're getting the feedback. We got two people in the same room.
Yeah.
Don't laugh.
Well, I can't move because I'm on the computer.
Give me a minute.
I can handle the nails against the chalkboard. It's not technically torture. It's just annoying.
I'm going to go outside anyway.
Well, I went through ROTC in high school. I went for one semester, and even one semester, it bettered me. I mean, I was a better person through ROTC, and I learned leadership. I learned selflessness, and
selflessness.
I was proud to go through it.
Frankly speaking, I think it might be a good idea if they swapped out gym with ROTC.
I agree with that because technically PE did you nothing except for that 1 month of health class. And then most people were snickering most of the time because they was talking about reproductive organs and shit.
Yeah. Ow, 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 ow.
It looks like that someone got fired from position of Deputy Director of the FBI.
Nice.
Coming outside?
And it was, I think it was Deputy Director McCabe or McCabe or, yeah, McCabe got fired yesterday. He was going to retire in 2 days, but he was fired before that, and he lost his pension.
No shit.
And
now you're a horsey.
Huh?
I heard somebody go. So I go. Now you're a horsey.
I'm no horse. Please.
My son. But I mean, this been waiting for a long time for McCabe to get fired. I mean, he's a former assistant director of the FBI, second in line to be FBI director and shit, and
yeah,
he's no longer part of the FBI anymore, so he's gone.
Somebody's having way too much fun.
I am. Thank you.
Well, get your thoughts on the whole walkout thing. Was it Thursday? It happened.
There's kids at my school who are ready getting to do it. They're tired of the shit that's going on.
A lot of the schools I hear were making it a mandatory thing.
Oh, so this isn't like skip day. This is different. This is like students going on strike, like a strike would be for.
This is like the 1970s anti-Vietnam War ban, when the students were having the ban on their left arm, and they're doing it in support of no Vietnam War. Before the actual government was listening, they're like shutting them down.
Well, I hear kids are getting suspended from school for not participating.
There was a story about a kid that he
taxes of
got suspended for not.
The kids are not walking to have to take the retaliation of technically truancy, because the parents have to take the retaliation of truancy, because once that gets above basic level of this technical school, this entire sector did a walkout. Technically, that becomes truancy in a sense on a mass scale.
What if they stay in the classroom?
No, if they do a walkout or whatever.
No, I'm talking about students are getting suspended for not walking out.
Yeah, me and my dad were watching a video about that yesterday. Or today.
But I'm saying,
and it's kind of
they made it a double-edged sword that way.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's what it is.
So either the kid gets suspended and legally it's allowed not to be in school, or the parents get in trouble for truancy because the kid decided to walk out.
Yeah, it's pretty screwed up. Can't say I'm really on board with that whole thing.
That's like there was a shooting at a McDonald's a few years ago, and I did a video on the whole walkout thing, and I made a point that, what would happen if a McDonald's or any fast place, guys, shut up. You don't see fast food workers leaving their job and striking and shit.
Oh,
okay, that's a possible.
I remember back in the 90s, people were on strike for the grocery stores and shit. A lot of the grocery stores weren't offering unions or this or that, and a lot of people went on strike.
That's what happened at Walmart. They tried getting a union going. All of a sudden, no way, Jose. And then
hey, Dad.
the whole management. The whole management frowns on anybody starting a union.
Dad,
I mean,
I'm gonna
yeah.
tap out. I'm gonna tap out.
All right, buddy.
Well,
There.
it goes back to the entire point of where I was basically saying, or Foos was basically saying, that not an individual group has to sit here and say no. Everybody, every single group in every single place has to scream no at the exact same time. That's the only way to get the message across. Because if only one group says no, and then all of a sudden this group starts complying, then another group says no. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter unless the entire civilization, the entire citizen of the 99% sit back and say, no, fuck you. I'm not going to work today, and I'm not going to consume today.
Well, the one thing that bugs me is that these kids are being used as a political tool, and the whole walkout is being politicized.
What, kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. That's some of the reasons why they're doing the walkout, because it's like he just said earlier, double-edged sword, or it's either it's like a join me or go down with me type situation.
Yeah.
Kind of ridiculous.
Well,
It's stupid.
The thing is, they said, well, it's the worst shooting since 2013. Well, that ain't true. I mean, you had the first mass shooting in April 11th, 1966.
Yeah.
The guy that did the shooting was Charles Whitman. He was a ex-Marine sniper. Took a knife, killed his mom and his wife. He took 2 handguns, 2 shotguns, and a rifle, and he killed 80 people plus a Mormon baby.
In a sense, we can only rank this statistic. We can't technically do anything off of anything besides statistics, or else it becomes an opinion. Worse and less worse.
Well, after Whitman was going down with the police, they did a autopsy on him, and he had a tumor in his brain that was about between the size of a golf ball and a baseball.
Yeah.
And he was not mentally fit.
See, that's one thing.
Because of the tumor.
See, that's one thing that's stupid. They don't give a crap. The NRA, they don't care. Like, anyone could have a gun. And, like, when they're saying, oh, we're taking away your guns, I'm sorry, no, we're not. What we're doing is just taking guns away from a certain type of people that can't handle a firearm or a weapon. Yeah. That should be also used with knives.
That's like with me. I'm on medication. And I would love to legally purchase and own and carry a firearm. But I choose not to because I'm on a certain medication where if I had one, I would personally feel unsafe around anybody, even myself. Because,
but they should do that with knives too, because like they're also a weapon. There's hunting knives.
Well, the thing is, anything can be as a weapon. A pipe, a bat, a knife, a wrench.
That bottle right there would be
the better killer. Are we playing Who's the Better Killer again?
Apparently.
Well, I mean, they keep throwing this term assault weapon around.
Not every fucking weapon is an assault. I'm sorry, it's not.
No, it's what you use. If you use a bat, if you use a pipe, if you use a hammer, if you use an ice pick, a knife,
an assault weapon,
scissors. You're assaulting someone with an object like scissors, a knife, a wrench.
I can use
and what offensive words like nigger? Was that an assault weapon too?
I can use a screwdriver.
Assault weapons, object.
Yeah, but nowadays anything can be an assault weapon. If you think about it, everyone gets so offensive.
Well, this is an era where people are so offended, so what do you want to call it?
A quarter of the people in my class hate me because I'm not afraid to say what I want to say.
Because
of the First Amendment right. It's my amendment right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to shut my mouth just because you're offended. You get offended, that's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, and the way I say it with the whole gun restriction, you can restrict guns all you want. You can completely outlaw them. People are still going to acquire them. The same way they acquired drugs. I mean, look at the early 1900s when they completely outlawed alcohol. You still got the alcohol in. You still had people making it. You still had vendors selling it.
You made
it still happened.
Yeah, you made it, and you deliver it, and it's. I mean, prohibition. I mean, right now we have partial prohibition on weed. Okay, partial prohibition.
Yeah. Yeah, but even when it was completely illegal, people still got weed in. People still grew it. People still sold it. People still fucking used it.
Oh yeah.
And there's no way to stop that.
No. They
always gotta be somebody who knows how to fucking build this shit. There's always gotta be somebody willing to transport the shit. There's always gotta be somebody who's willing to sell it to turn a profit where there is a demand. That's always going to be the case, whether it's drugs, alcohol, weapons. I mean, you hear stories about fucking the tribal owners who fucking have mortars and RPGs and shit. I mean, that stuff's not legal to purchase at your local gun show and gun and pawn shops. Okay, but still, you get people who own military grade shit on fucking reservations.
Live here.
There you go. I'm gonna each other off. You're missing my screen.
Yeah, I mean, it's let's see, Facebook Messenger. Let's see. All right, let's see.
Do I even want to look at Facebook Messenger? What the fuck did you send?
This is something that Chris Wolf wanted to. That's Betty White.
Comedy. They wanted me to see it.
Curse.
Who's the first? The bearded dude?
Yeah.
With the long hair?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Curse. Hey, Curtis.
Hi.
My son said you rock, dude.
Damn right.
Thing is, I can see Betty White saying that.
You're damn right you can.
This is the kind of post that Don Rickles would say.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about the video. Tell me about the Pauladine one.
The what?
The Pauladine post.
Oh, where?
I'll send it to you. Then you send it to Facebook Messenger.
Okay. My son's gonna send a post and.
I'll send it to you. Then you send it.
All right. Okay.
No, but when it comes to gun control, I mean,
I got about 40 videos, and I only think like 5 of them I personally did not make from scratch.
You should get it right about now.
Okay, where's it at?
Not on Messenger. Messages.
Messages?
On Messages. Text message. Text.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. My son just sent me a text of something funny. I'm going to show you guys. I don't think I got it, buddy.
On your text message, text.
I didn't get it. It's a funny meme with Paula Dean and shit. Pauline's that lady that got fired from the Food Network and shit for some racist shit.
And we're complaining why?
No, ain't complaining. It's a meme my son found. It's fucking funny as shit. That he found. Let me see here. Donald Trump Jr. is getting a divorce from his wife after so many years and shit.
Who's getting divorced?
Donald Jr.
Oh.
He's getting a divorce. His wife leaving his ass.
Well. Didn't get all dressed up for nothing.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All right. You guys.
I can't see shit. Wow. That's bad.
What happened?
My son
Oh, my
finds these memes or the comments.
Hey, they actually have a degree where you make memes.
What?
They have a degree where you can make memes.
Nice.
No, tell them like an actual college degree where you can make memes.
There's an actual college degree where you can make memes.
Like a professional meme maker.
It's a meme maker degree.
Huh.
And stuff, and I mean, my son can find these things like when you believe it, but they're funny as hell though.
That meme was kind of reminded me of the old saying, "I can't be racist. I have a color TV."
I don't hate black people. I think everybody should own one.
There's Hillary Clinton
I'm gonna
for
get
her ass this
for
week.
that one.
Hillary for her ass this week and broke a wrist.
What?
Yeah. Hillary Clinton for her ass twice and broke her wrist. What the?
That's what she gets for dealing with all that uranium to Russia.
Show that again. Why is Grandmaster not on the screen? I cannot see him. The fuck?
It's like a fucked up fish.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I think the world deserves a shotgun after that.
And this is why our views are so low. Poopy, 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 poopy.
Hey, dude, why don't we just say this live on camera? How about I just somebody pick one of the videos and you message me the link and I will make 5 tabs and I will constantly refresh them for about 20 minutes. I already showed Grandmaster Rever what 5 minutes to do. If they want to fake their count, we'll fake our count. How about that? If they want to actually literally take things that literally had this many views and then make the views less, we'll literally fake our count so that we'll just fucking make it be triple digits. Fuck you anyway.
Sounds good to me.
Hey guys, I got some good news.
Good
You
news.
got laid, partly?
My videos are back, man. I got my
Oh,
videos back.
good.
You got your visa back. Are you an illegal alien?
No, my video, man. My videos.
Oh, your videos. Right. That's what you said. You got your videos back. Yeah, I remember you saying shit about that earlier.
I got them all back except for that one.
Ah. That means you just got to reload it. Just reload it. See if they delete it again.
Ooh, there you go. Let's see here. Let's see what.
Hey, Tin Man, come visit. I'll cut the grass. Make sure there's a whole plate for you. Tin Man's just over there like, you know what? You guys, damn. That's all I can say. Damn. Tin Man's like, fuck it. I'm just here.
Yeah. I'm just a leaf blowing in the wind. Pretty much, Robbie. Pretty much.
Is it raining, Tin Man?
It was earlier. Like early this morning, we had a pretty good thunderstorm come through. So cleared up towards the afternoon. So
we had rain yesterday here.
It was a leaf stuck to the ground.
We had rain yesterday, and then this morning, but
we had snow a few days ago.
Mr. Giggles,
tonight,
no.
It's supposed to be a little cold night though.
Mr. Giggles hates snow.
Yeah, he hates the snow.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, he's been in California all of his life. He was scared as shit of the snow, bro.
Yeah, he saw snow for the first time and freaked the fuck out. He's like, "What the fuck is all this white shit?"
I know, it was crazy. Well, Grandmaster, if your son is into memes, I said it once and I typed it in the messenger over here, the group chat. I have about 40 memes and only about 5 of them I have not made from just genuine scratch.
Yeah. Hey, are you into aliens?
What?
Aliens.
What do you mean?
Are you so into them? So into the
Use
whole
the N-word.
Why?
Oh my gosh.
Curtis is into the
extraterrestrial or extraplanetary.
Extraterrestrial and the what was it? The 5-dimensional?
E.T. Eddie Torres.
The
extraterrestrial.
Extra-dimensional, extraplanetary, extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrial, extraplanetary, and
extra-dimensional.
Extra-dimensional. Oh.
Don't show me. Read it.
Oh shit.
Dude, depending on how fast you can read, I can give you enough quote-unquote homework for an hour or a week. Depending on how fast you can personally read. What the fuck is that? The fuck is that?
It's not funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Little bitch, you better break me home an A+ or don't come home.
Curtis here can bootleg the internet, and he could take his laptop and he take another phone, test it to the computer, and then he could hotspot and tether, and then he could use another phone to like get connected that way.
All right, the way technology works this day and age, if you have a basically updated thing that's within the past 2 or 3 years, you can, if you have a range repeater also, because what I have is a range repeater to allow me not to have the BS signal. But you can take your phone, and if it has unlimited, you can technically tether it to your laptop, because I prefer you do it as unlimited instead of a number, because it'll really... But as unlimited, you can tether it to your laptop and you can get internet. It's really slow, but you can have internet. And I'm technically using a range repeater right now. A range repeater allows a signal that you know the password to that is within range of the device that you're using, which is called a range repeater. It will duplicate the signal another exact amount the signal is. So basically what I'm doing is my homeboy across the street gave me his password. I have a range repeater, and now I'm throwing his internet signal into my house.
Nice. Okay,
so now go ahead, Tin Man.
Oh, go ahead and finish what you were saying. I'm sorry.
So now I technically have Cox panoramic internet inside of my house, as well as my homeboy's paying for the internet bill.
Nice. All right, check this out. We're all Terminator fans here. Apparently, Terminator 6 is scheduled to start shooting this summer.
Will it have Schwarzenegger in it, or
Yeah, I had actually muted this conversation and I watched the video on it. I'll link you guys later. But apparently what the whole synopsis is, they are completely doing everything, completely erasing everything that has been established by the franchise
They have
all the way
to.
back to Terminator 2.
Exactly. They have to go beyond Terminator 2. Exactly. Because technically John Connor does not exist yet. Because
What they are doing is they are completely undoing Terminator 3 through Genesis. They no longer exist. They are redoing. They are what this essentially is a redoing of Terminator 3 with the director of Deadpool at the helm and James Cameron supervising.
What's the technical name of this one?
It does not have an official title yet. They're just Arnold Schwarzenegger just called it Terminator 6, but basically what it is a Terminator 3 reboot.
But altered, huh?
Say again?
It's Terminator 3, but altered, right?
It's going to be completely remade.
So it's not even on the storyline of Kyle Reese and Sarah Connor from the alternate future of 6 had John Connor and he's finally an adolescent.
No, it has nothing to do with Rise of the Machines, Salvation, or Genesis. Those 3 titles are completely erased.
So they just completely chopped the web all the shit of the timeline.
Yeah, they're going back to Terminator 2 and picking up the story where Terminator 2 left off.
So basically, it's a spin-off then. I mean, it's a...
Yeah, I'd call that a fan-made bullshit.
No, this was confirmed.
But at least...
I mean, we all know, we all seen Terminator 3, Terminator Salvation, Terminator... I mean...
maybe not everybody got this,
but Genesis and so on and so forth. Never seen it. Never read the comic. Just seen the first Terminator and then Terminator through to Salvation.
Well, Genesis didn't technically rip the storyline apart, but it kind of remolded the storyline to a technical alternate future.
Internet Movie Database doesn't have any real details on it other than the credited cast is Mackenzie Davis is rumored to be in it. Arnold Schwarzenegger is confirmed in it. Linda Hamilton. So go to the full cast.
Shit, it's been 20 some odd years since she was in the last one.
Yeah.
That was let's see.
Yeah,
92?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you have as far as the cast. James Cameron is the executive producer. David Ellison is producer. Product design, Sonia Claus. Like, they've got a lot of names for art department, special effects, visual effects, stunts, other crew.
We got some death here. It's the hacker that reported Chelsea Manning. He was found dead.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you
Hacker Adrian Lemo has died at age 37. The Colombian American gained notoriety after reporting whistleblower Chelsea Manning to the U.S. authorities in 2010.
Okay.
Mario Lemo, the hacker's father, revealed the news of his son's death in a Facebook post on Friday. With great sadness and great broken heart, I have to let know all in friends and acquaintances that he's dead. The bright mind has and compassion soul's gone. He was beloved son. Lemo wrote the corner of Fort Sedgwick County, Kansas, where Lemo lived also confirmed his death, according to technology news site ZDNet.
What was the cause of death?
I don't know. Lamo became famous in the early 2000s for hacking a number of high-profile companies, including the New York Times, Microsoft, and Yahoo. He later became famous in hacking community after he informed the FBI that then U.S. Army Private Bradley Manning had leaked a video showing the U.S. military killing 2 Reuters journalists to WikiLeaks. The leak also included hundreds of thousands of military and diplomatic documents Manning had revealed Lamo that she was the source of the leak in the web chat. Lamo defended his decision to reveal Manning's identity to the FBI in an interview with The Guardian in 2013. The choice at hand were blunt, very, very blunt one, to interdict him or to pretend I never had my conscience as shocked as it was then I learned of the sheer volume of sensitive documents he had extracted to WikiLeaks, he said. There was no option to interdict just documents and put him in touch with counseling. There was no way to both kind to Bradley or now Chelsea and mindful of potential for harm to people. I had never known and would never know which the situation posed. Manning was later arrested and sentenced to 35 years in prison. His sentence was commuted by former President Barack Obama, and she was released last year. Cause of Lamo's death has not been revealed yet.
Huh. So, who are we talking about, and how are they important? Can we have a summary in one sentence?
Adrian Lamo. He was a hacker that turned in Chelsea Manning to the authorities.
Oh, okay. Okay, he's a good guy, but he
hacked the New York Times and the FBI. No, the New York Times, Microsoft, and Yahoo. In the early 2000s.
Well, that sucks.
At age 37.
Something's up, guys.
Yeah, he was killed. He had to have been 37. Unless he was alone in his home and had a fucking heart attack out of the blue.
Is there any more information on how technically are they released? Let me rephrase my words here. Have they released any additional information on how Stephen Hawking actually died?
Well,
electrocution in his power chair.
We don't know. I mean, he was 76. He had that disease. He was confined to his chair and couldn't speak. He was looking through that machine that was in his chair.
So are they just basically saying something failed and he was no longer allowed to sustain consciousness?
Well, let me see here. Let me see about
his body probably just
gave up. Google here. Let me Google it.
And whenever I actually Googled it, and I'm going to state this, whenever I Googled it, the exact moment that Israel Ferry told me what had happened, I went and Googled it, and then I cross-referenced it with something that somebody had told me. And literally, I'm going to state this, and I don't care what happens to me personally. I'm going to state this. There was actually, everybody knows what a Deadpool is. I'm not talking about Deadpool, the super character. I'm talking about what a technical Deadpool is. There was the Deadpool taken out on February 26th. Deadpool taken out on Stephen Hawking.
So somebody had a Deadpool.
Stephen Hawking had ALS for 55 years. How did he do it? What ALS is, which is called the Lou Gehrig disease.
Right. Oh, that fucking sucks. Damn. I'm kind of glad that was a little covered up there, Tin Man. That was nice.
What?
Hawkins was one of the best non-scientists of modern hit times, as famous as for his motorist chair and computer-generated voice as he was for his usual friendly explanation of esoteric physics and cosmology.
So yeah, it sounds like one of his non-vital organs decided to fail, which caused a chain reaction to cause him to pass away. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. His intellectual strength were stuff of awe, but so his ability to lead not simple normal life, but an extraordinary one while suffering with the tremendous debilitating condition, ALS, which is a amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS, several types of motor neuron disease, and it gradually and inexorably paralyzes patients. Usually kills within about 4 years. He had it for nearly 6 decades and shit. He was 21 in 1963 when he was diagnosed. He survived for 55 years with the incurable condition.
The fuck was that?
His survival is longer than most, says Dr. Jeffrey Elliott, chief of neuromuscular disorders section at the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center.
See, I'm not seeing anything in regards to how he died, just his life accomplishments.
Yeah, and that he had this disease. I don't see anything specifically pointing like he died of heart failure.
Well,
he died of
with ALS, a person would only last another 4 or 5 years and they die because of the conditioning and shit. But he had it for almost 6 decades.
So basically, they're blaming it on an ALS stroke that caused his death, and they didn't even do an autopsy, is what I'm...
I have no idea.
They wouldn't even do an autopsy because of this disease already in place. They just funeral bury or whatever they wanted him to do. There'd be no autopsy.
Okay, throw him in his chair in a box.
Exactly. So the whole thing is that if somebody actually took him out, we wouldn't know because they just assume this.
Yep. I mean, having ALS and being 76 years old, yeah, not too many people are going to ask too many questions.
Yeah, and technically he was the genius of our time. So if the guy survived 20 years beyond his measurement, wouldn't you think that he technically had something
tougher though? Because usually the ALS or Lou disease would only give you a certain amount of time to live because it interferes with your motor skills, your function, your organs, and everything else, and also your ability to speak.
Oh yeah, so pretty much like I said, it caused a domino effect on his organs, and he just didn't wake up one day. Eventually,
yeah.
Well,
and without having an autopsy to prove that was the cause of it, which they probably won't reveal or even do.
But here's known fact: after you die, your brain's still alive until it suffers lack of oxygen and shit.
Yeah, the brain officially starts suffering brain damage after 4 minutes. And I believe that the brain itself can survive before permanent shutdown up to 12 minutes.
Yes, I agree with that one.
Yeah, I may be wrong on those numbers, but I believe that.
But I know it is 12.
You lose conscious, like say you're suffocating or drowning. You would suffocate or drown after about 3.5, 4 minutes.
2 to 4, yeah.
And after 4 minutes of heart stop, you would, if there's no oxygen or blood flow getting to the brain for about 4 minutes, then the brain starts suffering brain damage, and you're completely brain dead at 12 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why if they're trying to resuscitate you, they only have that 4-minute window. Otherwise, the brain starts suffering irreversible brain damage, and you're pretty much probably going to be a vegetable if they bring you back.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be.
It would not be conducive. After 4 minutes,
because
let them die. They're
let them die.
Yeah, after 4 minutes, if they can't bring you back after 4 minutes, they pretty much just call the time of death.
Oh yeah, I saw that, Tin Man. You showed Foos that. That's a nice tat. Is that fresh?
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick did this last week.
Nice.
Be your own pilot. Google founder launches self-flying taxi.
Self-flying taxi.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a Twinkie.
Twinkie!
A new flying car has been unveiled by Google co-founder Larry Page's Kitty Hawk company. Makers hope it will usher in a new era of self-flying air taxis that would work like Uber. The vehicle named Cora is an electric air car taxi designed to build built by Kitty Hawk, a California-based company. After 8 years of development, company released video and statement launched a vehicle this week. According to statement, Cora rises like a chopper and flies like a plane, meaning it does not require a runway and can even take off. It uses a self-flying software, so no pilot training is needed. Kitty Hawk is working on an app that will allow customers to hail flying taxis like Uber. Kitty Hawk CEO Sebastian Thrun formerly headed up the development and Google X's self-driving car technology. According to Kitty Hawk, the Cora is ranged about 60 miles, which is 100 kilometers and one charge. It can travel up to 110 miles an hour, 180 kilometers an hour. And has an operation altitude between 500 to 3,000 feet, which is 150 to 910 meters. But the companies are hot on the heels in the race to develop self-flying car technology. Riding-share giant Uber is also working on its own version of air taxi, hoping to launch the Uber Air flying taxi within 5 to 10 years. At any rate, Cora is not set to fly or hurl passengers across the sky anytime soon. We are not putting time frames around when Cora will be available for public flight, Kitty Hawk says. As of October 17th, the vehicle has been developed in New Zealand, and company is currently seeking the regulation approval required to toll it out further.
Okay, I got 2 points. First and foremost, we already have problems with automatically driving cars. Second and foremost, the reason why it has to be an autopilot for a flying vehicle is because that means that we technically have to get pilot license in order to drive our cars if they become flying vehicles.
Yeah.
2 points I want to make before the discussion even continues.
Okay.
Both are valid points.
I think it's kind of cool, but also there's a way of pro and con on the whole idea. You know, the whole idea of a flying taxi. I mean, shit.
Who gets paid?
Yeah, who gets paid? Does the company or does the plane?
Well, the plane's a robot, so apparently they're reducing the cost of it takes to actually have the little grunts doing the work and only having big wigs in a specific company. which is why you see kiosks in McDonald's now. And I'm like, no, I want to talk to an actual person.
Yeah, in order to do this, they would probably have to have a kiosk in the cab itself, or you would have to buy your ticket online like you would do it.
You'd have to app it.
Pound or Amtrak.
You'd have to app that shit.
Yeah.
That's like the Jensen. That's like the fucking Jetsons and shit, though.
I think I'll pass.
Yeah, we're already having problems with automatic. We're not having. I don't know if we're having problems with automatic parking cars, but I know we're having.
I can agree there. I mean, the whole problem with the self-driving cars, if they hit a car, they'll go impossible.
That would probably be the manufacturer behind the AI.
Ding.
Whoever owns the AI would be the one responsible.
Ding.
But I tell you this. One of the most funniest things is see a cop pull over a Google car and there ain't no driver.
Whoa.
That would be funny. Who do you ticket at that point?
That'd be funny to videotape and put it on fucking YouTube, man. Or fucking Facebook and shit.
Dude, I'm just the passenger. This is a Google autopilot taxi. I don't know who you're giving a ticket to, but it's not me because I'm not
like a drunk driver. That's like a drunk driver that's pulled over and decides to go to a passenger seat and says, he was here, officer. I don't know where he went.
He was there a second ago. I don't know where he went. What? Me drive.
Or he puts the dog in the driver's seat and shit. Well, I thought the dog had a drive, officer. He
There's
can't
actually
reach his pedal, so I kind of put my foot in the brake go here. You know?
There's actually a commercial where dogs drive, bro. Yeah. Crazy shit.
Well, that's a video on YouTube where dogs are driving cars, and I'm like, what the hell? And these dogs are like so fucking aware and shit, but you know, my dog is fucking short. That dog is like a fucking Smurf on 4 legs and shit.
An ankle biter, huh?
Yeah, snaggletooth and shit.
Oh, by the way, I found a home for the puppy.
So what's Rob thinking about?
Yeah, we finally found our home.
Listening, dude.
I was surprised that Alicia fucking called me, dude, on Messenger and shit.
It's officially not St. Patrick's Days anymore here.
Yeah, I've got 49 minutes left. I'm still going to wear my green shirt. Kiss my ass. It's my only green shirt. And it says this is my only green shirt.
I got auto green, bitch.
I'm cheating. I got green eyes.
Well, so do I, but I still got a green shirt on. And it literally says, this is my only green shirt.
And you make sure it's not a lie, don't you?
Huh?
You make sure that don't lie, don't you?
I never lie. Like, I get accused of lying all the time, but Robbie will tell you I'm one of the most brutally honest people you ever meet.
Exactly,
Why?
bro.
It's far too much fun.
Get that mold figure out, man?
Who to what?
The mold?
Yeah.
Working on it.
Yeah, the mold and everything is out of the bathroom. We completely redid the bathroom. I got to actually take the bathtub out again because I had to get a freaking adjustable freaking pipe for the drain line because
are you using copper or PC?
Huh?
Are you using copper or piece of pipe?
I'll show you what I had to get.
I'm hungry, Grandmaster. I'm gonna head out.
All right, man.
All right, bro. Trips.
Peace, man.
Yeah.
Which be in here in a minute here.
Yeah, I had to get this. It's adjustable. Like, literally adjustable. I can freaking move it around, freaking extend it, shorten it, whatever the fuck I need, because the drain hole to the bathtub,
Yeah.
the pipe wouldn't reach to the drain hole. And Patrick tried to move it, and it snapped off at the joist. So I've got to disconnect the
Robert,
tub,
you're quiet, man.
put this bad boy on it, put the motherfucker back in.
Robert,
Then I got
you're quiet, man.
Yeah, I spent like 2 hours at the fucking Home Depot trying to find the right shit that I needed. And I also got a new drain stopper and overflow system, which I've got to install as well. So I'm going to have to take the tub out to put all this in, put the whole fucking pipe system in, and reattach, put the tub back in, reattach the tub. It's going to be fun.
You're quiet, dude.
Yeah, I'll get it done. I don't know if I'll get to the wall this week, but if not this week, next week. What I'm worried about is doing the damn toilet, because I got to take the toilet out to finish putting the tile down, and you know that's quite a to-do. You know, the
Yeah, my
wax
dad,
ring.
he
I see Robbie's laughing his ass off. He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have a whole fucking field day."
I'm just listening today.
My dad, he put in copper piping over the house and shit.
Huh?
And it took him nearly a month to do it.
Yeah, copper piping's a bitch. I don't have copper piping in this place, but I might wind up putting in copper piping at some point.
But the thing is, copper piping
after I buy the place to move it.
It's worth it, man. It's worth it because it won't rust. Copper won't rust.
True.
PVC piping sucks, dude. It sucks.
Yeah, that's what I currently got.
You guys are
my dad put it in the kitchen sink.
Ow.
Man, that thing's like years ago and shit. Right after he did the whole copper piping in the house, man, I was like, holy shit, and stuff, and fuck, and just he actually went into the attic area and put in the whole fucking thing, man. Like, holy crap, it was a freaking bitch to do though, but it was worth it, man.
I bet.
And then we had a bust pipe outside by the garage, and the city was supposed to fix it, but the city here in Fresno, they are fucking lazy as fuck, though, dude. And my dad dug a trench right from the gate to the mailbox, and we took out the whole entire PVC piping and put in copper piping and shit, dude.
Nice.
And the city wouldn't do shit. I mean, literally wouldn't do shit. So.
Yeah, I'm having that same problem with the underground lines. Like, the city will not come out and fix the underground lines.
I mean, I was like, holy crap, man. Like, see here, I mean, come on. I mean, we got here in California, we got the whole fucking high-speed rail and shit that's up to $70 billion, man.
Yeah.
And because of that, Fresno is tore apart piece by piece, just section by section and shit. And I'm like, man, I mean, I feel sorry for the taxpayers because they're the ones that foot the bill, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And stuff, and
I'll be right back.
Okay, man. Robert, what's up, man?
Nah,
I
what I was actually looking for.
Can't hear you.
All right, I'm back.
I can't hear you.
See if I can flip this around.
Let's see here how it is.
Get the light to turn
Is
on
that
here.
better?
Here,
I hear
you
you,
can
man.
actually see the back.
I hear you, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
All right.
Give me an
I see this. I finished that.
Damn.
And we've done a lot of work. And he was like, we literally had to move this whole fucking framework back and out.
Shit.
Yeah,
That's insane, guys.
quite the to-do.
That's insane.
When you want to talk about insane, there's all the sheetrock. Got all that fucking sheetrock here, dude. Get my house back in order too now that Patrick's gone. On my way. Hey, you guys like my toy display?
Overfilled my RTA.
Did we lose Grandmaster Evan?
That's a lot, man.
I think we might have lost Grandmaster Evan.
I'd have overfilled
Yeah, I
my
think he's frozen.
RDA like a motherfucker.
Did you hear about?
Is that me or his shit?
It with fucking losses, man. Like crazy and shit. And then
Okay, I'm back.
well, the thing is that Liam McAdoo got because he works for Alex Jones and shit.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Is he having bad connections on your end too, Robbie?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like so fucking nuts, though, man. I mean, and you got fucking
You know we can't hear anything you're saying, dude. If you can hear us, we cannot hear you. You are freezing up like a
she
motherfucker.
left.
Motherfucker.
All right, and it here. It's already now. One.
It started with me.
I need to. Get the tables.
Oh no, man. Grandmaster Revan is frozen in time.
Shit.
He's been turned into a Smash Brothers trophy. The Illuminati got him and turned him into a Smash Brothers trophy.
No, go lay down.
Cord, man.
Go lay down.
Just
Not right now. Go lay down.
right. What's long? Goddamn fucking computer.
What's long? Goddamn fucking computer.
I'm using a fucking Dell desktop.
This is why I don't like Hangout.
Yeah.
Keyboard.
A Dell desktop keyboard. Four. Marbles
He
and
kind
shit.
of sounded like Stephen Hawking whenever he was talking.
No shit. Stephen Hawking is trying to communicate from beyond the grave.
So, it is.
He's like, I reached the stairway to heaven, but I can't get up.
What's up?
There's no wheelchair ramps in heaven.
Put an escalator.
Let's see here.
You can put in an escalator for people like me.
Yeah. No, he doesn't need that. He needs a freaking people mover like the one at the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
One that's going to malfunction and send him flying.
Zero.
Let's see here. Let me try.
No, I saw a post the other day that was saying that Stephen Hawking put one last post on his Twitter just before he died, and it was a warning to humans that in the near future, like
let me
like 20 years,
see here.
We're going to be wiped out by these robots.
Yeah, the Terminator apocalypse. Yeah, I
can hear you guys.
That's bad. That's bad, Grandmaster Revan. Robbie, did you read what Grandmaster Revan just posted about you?
Oh, that's key.
He goes, Robert looks like Bubba Ray minus the glasses. Devon, get the tables.
You know, honestly, that's not the first time I've been told that.
Hear you guys.
Yeah, we heard you briefly, like you're in and out. Close out some of the excess programs on your computer. You probably got too much shit running, or somebody's on your net. Dead air. Dead air.
Oh no, I'm closing shit up.
It ain't anything to do with you, Robbie. It's.
Oh no, I'm just saying, is my connection improving now?
Yeah, well, it's still happening on my end, and I've got nothing else running but this. Like, this is the only tab that's open right now. No other programs are.
I'm doing this on my phone, so.
Shut
up! I understand you're new here, but there are rules that you gotta follow, you little shit.
Right.
Actually, I haven't even shown you yet. Come here, mister. No, not you, China. Mister. Come here. Come here. This is my newest edition.
Nice.
It's bad?
I'm being overtaken by dogs.
Huh?
Hey.
You're popping in and out. Oh. I think it might be time to call it a night, dude.
That's what I'm thinking.
We'll touch base on this Terminator Stephen Hawking warning tomorrow night on the roundtable, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just call it a night. Try to get some work done on that bathroom anyway. So I'll check you guys later, all right?
All right, later.
Hey.
I think I'm going to go play a video game.
Oh, damn. All right, man. All right, we can do that.
Abuse. This was dog solved. Let Daddy.
All right, we're gonna end this right now. Almost 9:30.